Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will be exploring the top 5 world's thinnest watches, showcasing the world of precision engineering and craftsmanship. Before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll never miss out on exciting watch related content. Let's start. Number 1 is Richard Mille RMUP01 Ferrari. Thickness of the watch is 1.75 mm. Richard Mille took the watch world by surprise when the brand releases the current world's thickest watch in July 2022. The ultra-thin Richard Mille RMUP01 comes from a collaboration between Richard Mille and Ferrari and is just 1.75 mm thickness. The watch is not only impossible thin but also extremely light. It weighs just 2.82 grams. The base plate and the bridge of the watches are made from grade 5 titanium and the movement has thickness of just 1.18 mm. On the top left of the watch is also a function selector that allows the wearer to select the winding or hand setting functions. While aesthetically it may not be for everyone, it is a spectacular feat of engineering. The RMUP01 is limited to just 150 pieces and retail price of the watch is 1.75 million and 14.39 crores. Number 2 is Bulgari Octo Fissimo Ultra. Thickness of the watch is 1.8 mm. For the short period in 2022, the Bulgari has the thinnest watch in the world with the Octo Fissimo Ultra. The watch was created to celebrate the 10th year anniversary of the Octo collection. Like the Octo Fissimo 2 billion, the case and dials are sandblasted titanium. Time display is separated on two different dials, the top for the hours and bottom for the minutes, with the seconds on the third much smaller display adjacent to the minutes dial. The most controversial part of the watch is the larger engraved QR code on upper left wheel of the watch. This allows the owner of the watch to connect to an NFT associated with the watch. While it is interesting, perhaps it should have been on the case back instead. The 1.8 mm thick Bulgari Octo Fissimo Ultra is currently the second thinnest watch in the world and it is limited edition of just 10 pieces. Retail price of the watch is 3.6 crores approximately. Number 3 is RT Plano Ultimate Concept. Thickness of the watch is 2 mm. It was presented in 2018. The RT Plano Ultimate Concept immediately became the world's thinnest watch at just 2 mm. It was made up of cobalt alloy. While the watch is only available on request, it is highly customizable. According to the PJ, there are over 10,000 possible permutations of the watches, though I am sure most of them will never be realized. Diameter of the watch is 41 mm, water resistant up to 20 meter. One of the most interesting thing about the watch is how you set the time. Since the crown is actually integrated into the case, PJ give purchaser a motorized tool for winding and setting the watch. Price of the watch is 3.66 crores. Number 4 is Jaeger Liquidator Master Ultra Thin Squalet. Thickness of the watch is 3.6 mm. The Master Ultra Thin Squalet is a open worked and enameled version of the simpler Master Ultra Thin Jubilee. The dial is decorated beautifully on both the dial and case back and in the way that we would not expect from such a thin watch. The watch is offered in rose gold with chestnut enameled outer dial ring or white gold with dark blue enameled outer dial ring. There are total 4 references in the new collection, 2 Grandier enamel decorated model in white gold or pink gold and 2 gem set models, both in 38 mm. The gem set models are slightly taller at 4.7 mm. Price range starting from 48.12 lakhs to 61.69 lakhs. Number 5 is RT Plano 900p. Thickness of the watch is 3.65 mm, slightly thinner than the RT Plano 910p automatic model. The watch is 3.65 mm thinner, but the dial is strikingly similar. The hands are placed in the same position, the upper left corner of the dial, and dial is skeletonized and integrated with the dial. One of the biggest challenges in the making this watch was surprisingly making the sapphire crystal sit as close as possible to the dial to keep the watch as thin as possible. When you are creating a watch that is 3.65 mm thick, you don't have any spare rooms. The RT Plano 900p currently sells on the secondary market for price of around 17.85 lakhs. And please do like, share and subscribe.